Good evening. I'm glad to be here once again on our TV. This is going to be a wonderful evening. We are having a wonderful session. You're talking to Arinda Penklin, the host this evening. And besides me, we are having our guest, the one and only
Jacinta.
Yeah, we are glad to have her here. She's going to tell us the good things about God, how we can move with God, what we can learn from God, and how really God has been faithful to her. So let's really welcome her and let us enjoy this evening. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much, Madam Arinda. Yes, my name is Jacinta, as she told you, and I'm a child of God. I'm a born again by the grace of Jesus Christ and Almighty God, the Creator. Yes, as she told you, we all need God in our lives. And the best important part you can understand about God is how best you live your life and the good things you know that it's not by power or because by your courage or bravery or wisdom, but by grace of God that you're able to overcome some challenges, get opportunities, live a life that is sometimes overcome challenges, obstacles, and very many things. Sometimes life is too spiritual that you know that if it is not by God's grace and love and mercy upon you, you wouldn't have overcome all those challenges.
Wow.
So starting with my life, I've really seen God in different ways. From how I was born to how I went to school, how I've lived life from adolescent to some other challenges in school and in other areas.
So Missy Chatarekera Jacinta, briefly, if I could ask, for the time you've been in ministry, for the time you've seen God, how do you define our God? How is He to you? How do you call Him? And what do you think is special about Him? What has He done really for you to say, my God is my God? And how do you value your life for God?
To me, my God is a mighty Father.
Wow.
To me, God is a mighty warrior because I've seen His protection upon my life. To me, God is the overall provider. I've seen Him provide me each and everything that even my parents could not afford.
Wow.
So God is, I'll call God that mighty Father that everyone would want to have. That's the best part, because Him being my Father, He can do anything with provision, with guidance, with support, with everything. So to me, God is a Father.
Yeah, thank you so much for that real guidance. What do you tell ladies outside there who think they can't really make it without on their own because they think of having men as part of their life? How do you encourage these young ladies? Because we want to bring them on board to show them that they can really make it with God. Everything is possible. So how do you bring someone on board? Can you really tell us how? Or you as a lady, how have you encouraged yourself to move on without men?
Well, I will not say I've moved on without men, because I've tried to live my life just like any lady would want.
Yes.
First of all, I've had a man. We've had children, we've had everything that we needed.
Yes.
But still, the time we didn't have God. So what I will tell a lady out there who is listening to me, however much you need a man, God is always the first.
Wow.
You can have a man without God and that man will be useless.
Yeah.
You can have a man without God and that man will do nothing at all. And you will live a life of misery. You find that everything rotating around you is not what you want. But if you have God with you, you have everything. And that man of yours, whether is not a Christian or anything, is not a believer, you will find that man that with God you will have that marriage or that man around you very comforting, a companion that you need.
Wow.
Because within you, you know that deep inside there is God above all.
Wow, thank you so much for that wonderful message. And I really believe that this evening someone is going to pick a leaf, you know. It is just better to pick a leaf than to have the entire tree when you cannot really consume it all. So we really believe that this evening we're going to enjoy your words, Ms. Chacha Rekela, and we are really glad to have you, to have further notice, and for us to have more light about God, because we are really like challenged by the way you like God, the way you serve God. I'm really challenged. That's why I'm having you here this evening. I want these people to know some ladies are there and they think they can't work on their own. Can you really tell us how someone can trust God as a lady? That I can do my things, I can have a business, I can rent my house, I can provide for myself because God is there. So that people don't really, we've had ladies and they've gone astray just because they feel they cannot make it on their own. How do you encourage such a lady to press on with God and their lives without just having put their lives on someone and putting their lives in danger for just something small?
Well, thank you.